Ever since this show started and I found out what the true events were that it is based off of, this episode is the moment we have all been waiting for. The pairing, the duo, the brotherhood that this entire story is based off of is finally here. Let's talk about it. Chief of War, episode 5, as Kaiana is finally home. He has hit the beaches of Hawaii. Not only has he returned with his family, but he has finally met the great Kamehameha, and the brotherhood that is going to kickstart everything has finally arrived. This was such a great episode of television. Like, I am so invested in everything that's going on, not just of everything that was introduced last week with the new king and Kamehameha, the god of war, the war that seems to be coming between the districts of Hawaii, but now that Kaiana is back, the things that he also brings with him, the information, the things that he wants to do, how he wants to help, and it all came down to that sled race that was absolutely wild. Look, if you know if that sled race is actually real, if that is an authentic thing that actually happened and may still be happening, please tell me, because that is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Now, we know the ultimate bad guy of this story is Temuera Morrison's character, King Kahekili, but before we get there, it seems like we're actually going to have a war between the Kingdom of Hawaii with the new king and Kamehameha. As we saw at the end of the episode, the new king has basically engaged first. He has lit one of their food reserves on fire, which seems like it's now going to kickstart a war. Now, I hope that's not the case, because obviously this kingdom needs to unite and come together to be able to defeat Temuera Morrison. That character and what he brings with him is pretty damn powerful, and as they have said multiple times, they're not going to be able to defeat him if they are divided. So the biggest question going into next week is, how does it get resolved? Do we actually fight it out? Do people end up dying? Or does something happen that is able to have them figure things out, talk it out, and come together as a kingdom to prepare for what is actually coming for them? And it's just a thought on my end. I don't actually know what is happening, but I think Kaiana is going to have a huge part in that. Like I said earlier, just a phenomenal episode of television. From start to finish, I was fully invested and completely locked in. I mean, Kaiana finally coming back home, reuniting with his family, all of the political drama and strategic moves that are happening between the chiefs and kings, and then, of course, Kamehameha and Kaiana finally meeting for the very first time, which is the centerpiece of everything that we're going to be seeing going forward.